Imagine this. You're at a foreign airport, and there's 20 boxes of equipment with you, and customs tells you that those boxes are not allowed into the country. And that's exactly what happened to us during a trip in Vietnam. Welcome to the Team Building Asia podcast. I'm Calvin, and with me today, I got David Simpson, co-founder of Team Building Asia. So, hello David, how are you?
Great, thanks Calvin.
Can you just tell us a little bit more about this recent trip to Vietnam? And I guess it didn't go as well as we planned it, right?
Yeah, it's still a bit fresh actually. We just got off the plane. We were traveling from Hong Kong to Ho Chi Minh City. We had 20 boxes of beat the box equipment. And as we're taking it through on the trolleys through customs, we got pulled aside and asked a few questions. Nothing new there, but then we had a bit of a dramatic turn of events.
Ooh, okay. So what happened? Tell us more.
Well, they put it through the x-ray. They saw the equipment. It is quite unique when you look at it. They asked us to open it up again. We normally reassure them. They're thinking that we're probably going to sell it in the country or it's not going to leave. So we showed them our return tickets. We explained that we're here for a big leadership conference. People are depending on it. We need to get the equipment through and deliver the program. They kept saying that they didn't believe us, that we were going to take all the equipment back, and that's when I started to get a little bit worried.
Okay, so after the scanning, what happened? You had to pay the fee, or what was the next thing that you had to do?
Well, the next thing that happened was they explained to us that we should have shipped all the equipment in advance, which isn't easy for us because we don't have that luxury of time. We like to go with the equipment, make sure it gets through, and we're always in times on a tight time frame. In the end, when we looked like they weren't going to be released, we actually phoned the organizers at the hotel and asked them to talk to customs for us. And we thought that would get it sorted. And they had quite a long conversation. They reassured us once again that we should have shipped everything in advance and then told us we could go. And we pretty much thought that was it, but it wasn't.
Ooh, okay, so tell me more. What's after that?
So we're there in the transportation to the hotel, and we just got a message on our phone saying we had to pay an invoice, which we didn't realize. We've never had to do that before. Felt a bit bad about it because in 23 years, I've never had to do something like that. When we arrived at the hotel and met with the organizers, they also said that they had shipped the equipment as requested, and they also got their equipment stopped, and they also had to pay a fee as well. So it wasn't just us, which made us feel a little bit better.
Okay, so with all these chaos, how did the event went?
Well, that was straightforward. That was fantastic. We'd actually gone the day before, so this is why we never turn up on the day of the experience. We actually, that next day, that night, there was a top buzz in the room. All the participants were there. None of them knew any of this had happened. It was all behind the scenes. So I think it's about remaining professional, staying calm, and also, we have the expertise to be able to deliver.
Yeah, great, thank you. And that is the word, right? Professionalism. And I think a lot of times, people don't realize what's happening behind the scene. That's very chaotic for us. And that's any closing remarks for us, David?
I think you're always learning. No two experiences are the same. Even we've been doing this a while. Every day is a learning curve, really.
Thank you, David. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in for this episode. Stay tuned for the next one for more behind the scene with Team Building Asia. Thank you, David.